I got started in CrossFit kind of by accident. I started in 2009. I was Olympic lifting with my coach at the time. I'd just gotten off my volleyball career at my university and just kind of stumbled across it, saw people doing it, was wondering what they were doing, and he said CrossFit, and I said, can I give it a go? And he said no, and I tried it because he told me no, and loved it since day one. My pregnancy was far from easy. I just had a lot of different issues going on, one of them being preeclampsia, and as a result of that I gained a lot of weight. It wasn't like I was having fun and eating donuts and ho-hos and stuff like that. I wish, because that probably would have been a whole lot more fun. But, it was just a result of everything. And when I went in to have RC, so the day I went in to deliver him, I was 245 pounds, so I gained about almost 90 pounds. So that was for sure, a mental and physical battle daily, because I was on bed rest before that, and not being able to be that normal, active, aesthetically desired athlete that I was before. It was for sure hard. But the only thing that kept me going was I knew that at the end of the tunnel was my son and having him and him being healthy. When I first started coming back after having him and starting training again, it for sure was a very slow journey. I had to start very slow and very smart, and had the right people in my corner to help me do that. So for sure was not only physically challenging, but mentally. There was days where I'd be sitting in bed with my husband just in tears saying, I don't know if I can do this. How am I going to do this? I'm running on limited amount of sleep. I'm learning to, be a mom for the first time. Like we talked about, balance everything, and then trying to get back into shape is hard. You know what your expectations are from what you were able to do prior to pregnancy, so you try to hold yourself to those expectations and being able to do that stuff. But then on the other side of things, you have to give yourself grace and understand that you just had a baby, and a C-section is a major surgery. So I really had to learn patience, and that was something that I haven't had ever, and I think it really taught me patience. I was first introduced to 2010 Labs at Wadapalooza. I was given some samples. After the event, I went on a short trip for one of my sponsors after, and I was super tired. Different time zone, different training. You're in a very tropical scenery, and you don't want to do anything but just lay out and relax. And I knew I still had to get some training in. So I started taking the before my workouts there, and I was sold. I'm not a big supplement user. I'm not a big pre-workout user. I've never been. I've never reacted very well to any of them. They usually make me pretty jittery and just feel kind of like you're on, I don't know how else say, on something. You're jittery, you're just out of body experiences, and I don't like it. So I took it, didn't feel any of those weird side effects that you usually get with a pre-workout. I just felt like I had a little bit more extra energy to get through my workouts and push past that kind of fatigue that I would normally have with being so tired. I had a huge goal going into regionals last year with only about 6 months of full training under my belt. And at regionals, I said, I'm here to mess up that leaderboard, and I did a really freaking good job of it. My first day at regionals didn't go very well for a couple of reasons, and then day 2 and 3, I placed top 10 in every workout. So I'm for sure not going to make it easy. I feel like I'm back to where I was prior to having my son, and if not better. There's a lot of things that I can do now that I wasn't able to do, before having my son, in terms of gymnastic skills and repetitions unbroken, You know, I still feel like there's some areas that I need to kind of be more consistent in, like I was prior to having him. But I feel like a different athlete than last year when I was first training after having him. So it was a Monday, Brandon called me, and I just got done with redoing a open workout. It was 17.1, and it was my first open workout after having my son, and I PR'd my time by 30 seconds, and I said, hey, like, I just want to let you know I took my pre-workout from 2010 Labs, and it helped me get through that workout, and not only get through it, but I PR'd it, so I was pretty freaking pumped, and I did notice a huge difference in the workout. I wasn't jittery, I wasn't shaky, I wasn't any of those negative side effects. I just had that extra energy I had to need to get past that fatigue, not only from the workout, just from my daily life of being a busy mom. My goal is to get back to the games, and I know I will. I just got to do the best I can, and if that's every day is 100% for that day, then that's all I can do.